What's going on, everyone? We have some big news. We have some big news. The New York Yankees are in extensive trade talks with Tiger starter Jack Flaherty and plan to trade starter Cortez if they land Jack Flaherty. Uh-oh. This is a big move, man. If the Yankees can pull this off, this is a huge move. Why is, man, this StreamYard is trash, bro. StreamYard is trash. So I'm gonna wait till everybody gets in here to start talking more about it. But I'm literally hanging out, getting ready for tonight's stream, and we see this news right here. That's a big name, man. That's a big name. Now, Garrett Crochet, he was, one of the main names during this deadline, but I think a lot of teams are pivoting away from Garrett Crochet from what he said. If you missed what Garrett Crochet said, he said basically if I don't get a contract extension to wherever team I'm getting traded to, I won't pitch in the postseason. What? That's gonna pivot a lot of these teams away from him. So I think Jack Flaherty is by far one of the best names available during the deadline. And if the Yankees can pull this off, man, they plan to trade starter Cortez if they do. But I'll bring up Jack Flaherty's numbers in his second here after some of y'all get in here. But my Lord, this guy he's a flat out pitcher, man. He knows how to throw it. He's a beast. And he would be a fantastic addition to this rotation. What's going on, Will? What's going on, Skip? Malik in the house. Jacob, Sarah, good to see everybody. I know I popped on here a little sudden, but I just wanted to go live for about 20 minutes or so to kind of just talk about this news right here that I just got. But Bob Nightengale, he is one of the, the top people in baseball covering the sport. And when he says something, you got to hold some weight to it. But yeah, he's good, man. He's good. He's good. Malik. Cashman always adds a reliever for the deadline, but how good of a reliever is another thing we'll see. We'll see. They're talking about Pete Fairbanks. They're talking about potentially Tanner Scott. But Yankee, right now, Cortez is scheduled to pitch on Wednesday, and he knows his name is in the trade talks. But Nestor to the Dodgers for Max Muncy. Nah, what's up, Yasiel Puig? Where you been at? What up, Ronald? Good to see you. Still need to close. I agree. I know, but let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this news. So Jack Flaherty, 2.95 ERA. He has 18 games under his belt this season. He had a nice season last year. Health-wise, like Will Starr is pointing out, he was banged up in 2022. But this year, man, strikeout rate at 32%, whiff rate at 33.2, chase, average exit velocity, all above average if you're talking about metrics. And I'll bring it up right here. I'll bring it up on the screen so you guys can kind of see what I'm saying. But this guy is just a flat-out beast this year. So here we go right here. Let's see, Flaherty, like, ground ball percentage at 43. That's average, but look at this right here. It doesn't walk a lot of people. Only 4.6% walk rate, strikeout rate through the roof, whiff rate, a 2.95 ERA. Great numbers. The Tigers have some good pitchers this season. Only 28 years old. He's a righty. He has 106 innings so far this season, 133 strikeouts with a whip below 1. I mean, the numbers don't lie, man. He's been beast. Give me Jack and Yanni Diaz, and I'll start feeling some things about this team. Yeah, Malik, have you seen a lineup for the Yankees today? The lineup, man, looks like we actually have a decent legit lineup tonight. Yeah, I'd rather have Tarek Skubal too, David. Don't get me wrong, but you can't go wrong with Jack Flaherty, especially if you're going to basically trade away Cortez for him, you got to kind of jump on this. Cortez, his numbers are awful, and I can bring them up right here just to compare the two. Like, look at this. Cortez just doesn't walk a lot of batters, but you see a lot of blue. You see a lot of, teal compared to all the red that Jack Flaherty has. That just shows you how good Flaherty has been and how bad Cortez has been this season. Yeah, Damien, I'll be streaming tonight. Oh, yeah. I'll be streaming tomorrow and tonight. I hear Yankees try to get Tanner Scott or Yandy Diaz, but maybe Jack Flaherty to the Yankees. I've been hearing Yandy as well. Tanner Scott. The Yankees have been active with the relievers. I've been hearing a lot of Tanner Scott, a lot about Pete Fairbanks, but this news just broke literally right before, like 10 minutes ago. So I wanted to pop on here and just kind of talk about it with all of you. But I can look up his contract real quick and see how much how much years he has under control. Feels like Gleyber's that one negative mind we don't need in the dugout. Yeah, Gleyber said he's not playing third base. What's up, the boy wonder? Thank you, man. I appreciate you, buddy. You were the man. Thank you, man. But let me look up his contract real quick while we're talking about Jack Flaherty. Because he's a free agent after this year. So that's a little scary. He's making $14 million this year. We'll have to pay the last third of that. But he is a free agent after this year coming up. So that's a little nerve-wracking if you're going to make a trade. I don't know how much we're going to have to give up for him, but he's going to be a rental potentially for, 2 months? He'll probably give us, 4 or 5, maybe 6 starts. So that's a little nerve-wracking, to say the least, but the news is I'll share it once again in case you didn't see it, the boy wonder. Let me bring it back up here. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to go back to Twitter. But Bob Nightengale reported that the Yankees are in extensive trade talks with Flaherty, or with the Tigers for Flaherty. We better get Max to 7K by the end of the year. Thank you, Damien. Hopefully by the end of the week. I'm close. Hopefully by the end of the week. My Yankee brother Max, if you're the Yankees, pick up Yandy Diaz. Every team needs to watch out. I would love Yandy Diaz as well. I would love Yandy Diaz. Tell Torres I'll drive him out of New York. The more we want Gleyber gone, the longer Cashman is keeping him around. I think it's going to depend on Jazz on third. If he's going to, I know Jazz has never played third base. He's playing tonight. But if he can do well, Gleyber might be safe. But if not, the Yankees got to think about moving Gleyber too. Which tomorrow, the trade deadline is at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I might be live a lot. I thought it was at 4 p.m. So I'm going to be live pretty much all day tomorrow covering the trade deadline. We've had a lot of moves so far. But like I said, Flaherty would be a big piece of this rotation. Just scary. It's potentially a rental. To me, it's really stupid that Jazz is playing out there. It's a little concerning, too. It is concerning that Jazz is on third tonight. No doubt about it. It's like we don't even know. We don't have any scouting report on Jazz at third. He's never played it. So we don't know how he's going to do tonight. And we're going against Zach Wheeler. So cross our fingers and hope for the best, honestly, for Jazz tonight. But what are your thoughts? So you guys, do you want the Yankees to make this move? I mean, by far, he would solidify this rotation. You add him, Cole, Heel, Rodon. Stroman's been so rocky of late, but Cortez has been bad. Like, he could be a big piece to this rotation. What up, Yankee Kyle? Good luck, Jones. It was a matter of time for you. Yeah, we all knew Jahmai Jones was soon to leave, soon to walk out the door. Terry says, yes, do it. Make the move. Will Star says, I'd do it. Make the move. We have to go all in. I'm with you guys. I don't know what kind of package we are going to have to give up to get him, but Cortez would be included in there, which I wouldn't mind. Yeah, Keith, I'm a Yankee fan. Are you a Yankee fan? We need to make this series to get first place in our league. The Orioles are winning versus the Blue Jays 7-0. I saw that. Yeah, and it was funny because Toronto traded away Justin Turner mid-game, which is kind of crazy. Hell yeah, Keith. There you go, man. I'll be calling the game tonight, Keith, if you want to pop in. I'll be doing the Yankees and Phillies game as well. But tomorrow I'm doing a long stream covering the whole trade deadline. So hopefully we can be celebrating some big pieces getting traded to the Yankees tomorrow. Yeah, David, I think personally they're going to give up Cortez and maybe one. I don't know, maybe two prospects, but it's not going to be like a top prospect in the farm like Jones or Arias, something like that. It might be like a lower end prospect. I don't think they're going to get Blake Snell because you're going to have to pay him, I think, like $10 million because he's due 30, but it's, two-thirds of the way through the season. So you're going to have to pay the rest 10 mil, and then he can opt out after this year, which he probably will. If he finishes the season strong, he just struck out 15 people his last outing in 6 innings. So if he finishes the season strong, he'll definitely opt out. If that, I don't know, bro. I don't want Blake Snell. I'd stay far away from him. Beat the Phillies last time. They made us look bad. Yeah, it's going to be a fun series, Ron. It's going to be a tough one. Matthew says if we get Flaherty, we would have a dangerous starting pitching rotation, Max. I agree, Matthew. It could be a rental, but you're spot on. The starting five could be one of the best in baseball if they all stay healthy and, Cole gets back to what he was last season. How's work? Busy, bro. I'm off tomorrow, though, so I'm happy about that. Dominguez off, Spencer Jones off the table. Everyone else, Gleyber, Cortez gone, just like JD and Jahmai Jones. Yeah, you're not trading Dominguez or Jones for Jack Flaherty. I'll tell you that much. If that happens, there's going to be some angry Yankee fans out there. I promise you that. Yeah, he was scheduled. Davey, he was scheduled to pitch tonight, I think. Yeah, Flaherty is scratched on his next start. It looks like he's getting traded exactly. Mike Rocky says, I got Flaherty on my fantasy team. Yeah, dude. I was bringing up his numbers right here. 32% strikeout rate, only 4.6 walk rate. That's insane. A whip below 1. Like, this guy can throw it, bro. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. Pretty much a 3-pitch pitcher with the fastball, slider, and curveball. But his breaking ball is really good on him. Fastball sitting at 94 on the average, but the breaking ball, slider, and curveball is what gets him going. I would love Tanner. You already know. I've been talking about Tanner Scott forever now. I would love Tanner Scott. He's my number one. I definitely want him. A dominant lefty in the pen and a legit closer too. I'll be angry at the Yankees. Oh, dude, I would be angry too. I'll be so pissed off, Keith, if they did that. Baltimore is having an issue with Toronto. It was like, Toronto's coming back on them. 7-3 right now. Top of the 5th. Okay. Let's go. If Cashman trades Dominguez and Cashman must walk the plank, says Will Star. But yeah, Justin Turner got traded mid-game, bro, with the Blue Jays. There's been freaking Dodgers got Michael Kopech and Tommy Edman. So Tommy Edman was another name the Yankees were looking out for, trying to talk to the Cardinals about, but Dodgers ended up outbidding us for Tommy Edman. So really, if you're talking about like a third baseman available, Rengifo is pretty much the only guy left. But who is our closer to hold the leads? You talking about who's the setup man, Robert? I'm glad we didn't get Edman. Yeah, I'm not really big on Tommy Edman. Don't really know too much about him, honestly. I just know he can play a lot of positions. Pretty much almost every position in the infield. But his numbers aren't crazy good. He just doesn't strike out a lot. He's good defensively and he's quick. He's fast. So what the Yankees need is more athletic guys in this rotation, or in this lineup, I should say. Thank you, Keith, for hitting that sub button, by the way, bro. Fetty is a great pickup with the Cardinals. Yeah, Fetty's been another name that the Yankees were keeping an eye out there for. Yeah, Fetty's going to be a good pickup for you guys. What happened with the whole Isaac Paredes thing? Thought Yankees or Dodgers were bidding to get him. They were. Like, the Cubs came in out of nowhere, like Randy Orton, RKO, and just took out Isaac Paredes instead. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought the Cubs would be sellers, not trying to trade to get better. And they traded Christopher Morel. Dang, I didn't get a notification. What's up, Dr. Van? Yes, shame on YouTube. Shame on them. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, go live like I did for the Jazz news. I just got some, I got that update, and I was like, I need to go live for a little bit. But I'll be live later tonight. We can talk more about it. The game starts at 6:40 tonight, so I'll be live around 6:30 in about an hour and a half. But just wanted to come on here and talk to you all about some of this Jack Flaherty news before the game tonight. And if anything crazy happens, I'm going to let y'all know. I'll report it. Turner to the Mariners is a perfect addition for Seattle. Yeah, Seattle's making some moves, man. They got a Rosarena. They got Justin Turner. So their offense is getting better. Yep, Tommy Pham's back with the Cardinals. Who did the Yankees sign that was really valuable? Not one, only lots of... Alvin, I'm trying to read your post. Lots of building around or about a lot of players, but no results. I can't understand that your comment, Alvin. We must get Tanner Scott from the Marlins, says Jocelyn. I would love it. What's up, Dylan? You think we can beat Philly? Yes, I can. We could beat anybody. The lineup, we got Stanton back, baby. He's batting fifth, though. We got Wells is staying in the cleanup spot. Wells has been red hot, though. Anything to keep out Houston for real, though. I mean, you see all these AL teams getting better around us. We got to keep up. We got to keep making these moves. Definitely got to get a bullpen arm, and they're saying they're thinking we need a starter. Flaherty will be awesome. What's up, D-Rod? But I'm checking out, guys. I'm going to be logging off until 6:30. I just wanted to pop on here. And Simba says hi, by the way, everybody. Here's Simba. What you doing, boy? What you doing, big dog? But yeah, if anything else happens, I'll let you all know. I just wanted to pop on live for a little bit, talk to everybody about the Jack Flaherty news. And I'll see you all in about an hour and a half. Peace.